My name is Tim Blair, and I'm the Senior Brand Manager of Pro Evolution Soccer, handling North and South America.
So let's talk about what's new for this franchise this year.
There's a lot. First off, we're coming out on the first time on PS4 and Xbox One. It'll also be available on PS3 and Xbox 360 and PC. But a lot of the things this year are have to do with the one-on-one situations, also how the team ID and the player ID, and also just some of the new licenses we have coming out this year.
What has Next Gen opened up for this soccer game?
Well, a lot of different Next Gen is basically allowing us to have more processing power in the game. So for example, we started running on the Fox engine last year. We're really allowed to blow that out even further this year now that we're on PS4 and Xbox One. The engine, we had some hiccups last year. No excuses on that, but this year it's actually coming back, and you're going to see a lot more fluid gameplay and some interesting options on multiplayer as well.
So what are some of the multiplayer options?
So for example, this year we're going to have role play, and that's going to be where up to 3 people on the same team are allowed to actually take control of different elements of the team. So you have one guy taking care of the attack, one guy with the midfield, one guy with the defenders. So you're actually able to parse out in a more intelligent manner how your team plays, as opposed to just kind of switching from one player, a random player, and you have 3 guys trying to select the same guy. You'll actually be in control of a certain area of the field.
What are some of the other new gameplay elements you guys are introducing?
Well, My Club is a new feature we're introducing this year, and that's a mode where it's online and players are allowed to hire agents to get better teammates, better managers. You're able to trade, and so it creates this online gameplay. Actually, you can play it offline as well, where you're competing to build the best team and put that against your friends or another guy's best team.
When it comes to, you mentioned licenses, what are some of the new soccer teams that will be in this game?
So we're going to have a separate announcement later on, specifically dedicated to those. But we're going to have the return of the Champions League, Copa Libertadores, which is the top 2 club competitions in the world. In addition, the Copa Sudamericana has been added. That's new this year. That's kind of the second aspect of the Copa Libertadores. And also have some unique teams throughout South America, which we hope to be able to announce soon once they're signed. So we're offering fans a lot of not just great gameplay, but also great licenses for them to play with as well.
Is there anything from a gameplay specific standpoint that Next Gen is allowing you guys to do for the PS4 and Xbox One this year?
It just allows it to be more fluid. I mean, the game of soccer hasn't really changed year over year in the sense that rules are still the same, and so we're trying to capture that more fully. So I think you're going to see more fluid movements from players, AI interactions, body-to-body contact is going to be a lot better, just because you can do more, you can process more. So that's something we're looking forward to with gameplay and how the next generation actually helps gameplay.
What about customization when it comes to creating your own players and teams and those kinds of elements?
We've got a great edit mode. That's something that we've been fans consistently talk about is good. And so once again, that'll be back. You'll be able to build your own team, all the way from your kit to actually how they look, all their different facial features, how their height, their stature. So they'll be able to do that again this year as well.
What do you feel differentiates PES from other soccer franchises in the video game realm?
Yeah, sure. Great question. What makes us unique is our roots are in making the best playing soccer game. Way back, years ago when we started, we didn't have the teams, didn't have the leagues, licenses. We had to focus on making the best playing game that was as true to life as you can get on that generation of console, and that's still our focus today. So when you play, you're going to feel the actual fluidity of movement, the controls being more responsive. That's the things that we pride ourselves. Now, since then, we've gone and added a lot of teams and players and licenses, but it's still always the gameplay. That's at the heart of every game that we do, and that's in our DNA now.